Good morning. Is it morning or is afternoon? It is still morning. Good morning and praise the Lord. Good morning and praise the Lord, girls. Thank you so much, our principal. You are telling us now you are not headmistresses, you are chief principal. And the old girls, and I can see some of them actually came with some nice young men with them, like Ranja. I can see you there. So sometimes when you're in the midst of girls, girls don't remember the men. But I am the champion of the boy child, so I'm likely to see the boy children. And they are around with us. Thank you so much, Thuo Chege, who I asked to accompany me. We were in Berlin with him, taking the Special Olympics. Our intellectually challenged children, we took them to Berlin, and they have brought us so many golds. When I look around, and I was just thinking, Walimu, you should have taken me to a place we used to make uniform, and I should have worn the uniform. It still looks very nice. And when I look from here, I don't see the difference. Burial, we used to sit here. Yeah, I was in Stevenson. And of course, one day, somebody came and was teaching, and he was talking about a bush that had some changes, and with the changes came some patches, and the girls were just screaming, and he did not understand what's the problem. Because he kept, and he repeated, he thought there was something wrong with what you were saying, and we were not getting it. And he kept saying, this bush, there were changes. And coming with the changes were patches. And you can imagine, they were just mentioning all the boys' schools that we used to relate with at that time. He was talking about the bush, he was talking about the changes, he was talking about Pacherians. And we thought only, sometimes it is age and time and season, sometimes things change. My name's Pastor Dorcas Wanjiko Regathi. When I was here, I was called Wanjiko Ikino. And I think one of the things that I remember, and I will not forget, is that chapel there. We were in Christian Union. And we used to go to the old people's home near Musagetao. That was one of the best places. You went and served the community. The other thing I also remember very well, and I didn't like very much about this school, is when it rained, there were so many slugs all over the place. And I used to fear them. So every time you go there, everywhere on the fence and on the walls, there were too many. And of course, there were nice things. I remember when we used to go to the dining hall, and of course, there are those ones there are days you will feel very hungry. And of course, you do some summary. It appears old habits die hard. The way I have had that one, I know. There are some people who have been doing some summary somewhere. And then, of course, when we sat there on those benches, And people were praying, and we had a very short prayer so that, and you did not close your eyes. And then, of course, we are eating this bean stew that had some potatoes. Of course, you waited. Betty, mine, I remember people used to look who is taking the biggest potato. So the school was good. The school was good, and we ate well. The other thing is that I want to remind you, when you come to a school like this, I will not say so many things which have been said, but I want to just narrate something small. When we came to this school, my brother went across and I came here. We came from that, of course, some people come from these schools, and we had come from a school. And when you came and here people were speaking some English here, we could not even understand what they were saying. And we took time to adjust. And here we are. We took time to adjust. We came from obscure backgrounds. And I would like to speak to you girls, because I see sometimes when I was here in Form 1, I never imagined I'll be where I am today. I am here by grace of God. And this same grace is available for everyone. It is available for those who come from obscure background. It is available for those who come from advantaged background. God is not a respecter of persons. Because coming from a ghetto in Kiandutu, coming from Mogumoine Primary School in Thika, going to Alliance was not something that you just couldn't say it was. It was short of a miracle. I think I cannot tell, because I stand here as a testimony that God can bring people from nowhere, from nothing to something. And I know many of the girls who are here, some of you I see on our platform, we try very much. Some of them, they need to be paid for school fees, and you may think that, it's never over until it is over. Never ever give up. We used to carry sweet potatoes and domas. That is what filled our cases. They were metal boxes. And we used to come from there Thogoto, and we carry it and we bring here. But when we came to this school, the best thing about this school, it treated everybody the same. When it came to games, we all went and we were sisters. We were friends. Whether you came with chapatis or you came with cakes, you came with everything, we would share. Because we were with Kina Ivy Mativa, and at that time those were giants. Geniuses. We used to sit and you are writing, and at the end of the day, she gets everything. And we used to wonder, as we are reading the whole night, this lady is reading, she was reading a big novel. Even at that time, you remember? Yeah, she would sit somewhere outside with a very big novel. But when it came to the end of term, my friend, yeah? And that did not change a thing. She was the kindest person I ever saw. From very rich family. But when she came here, she was an Alliance girl. This is what I would like to advise you. Focus. Focus on your goal. Never let your eyes leave your goal. It doesn't matter how challenging things are going to be, because challenges are throughout life. You can ask all this. Ask Betmaina. I think I've seen you many times in the papers. Ask me. I've been in the papers many times. But as long as you are doing the right thing and you remain walking in the light, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, God will vindicate you, God will elevate you, and God will promote you. Because I'm a pastor, let me read Isaiah 60, verse 1. Arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. The thing here is arise. You must arise. First of the one of the things you must arise from is mediocrity. Alliance is not a place of mediocre girls. It is a place where you must arise and make sure you perform and you become the best there is. Because the whole world waits at the end of the year. Where is Alliance Girls? Even myself, I don't sleep. I wake up to listen. Where is my old school? How is it performing? And please, like you have been told, arise and shine. Your light has never dimmed. Every time I see Alliance, I get excited. Even when I see a bus, you just need to see that bus, and I just need to see that one. And I know this is my school. And I identify with you any place. There are some girls sometimes I met in a hotel somewhere. I think it was Java. And I was so excited. And I told them I was from here. And we had a cup of coffee with them. And I bought them some chips. Because I am proud to be an Alliance Girls. You saw the other day, Amazon Kingi, he defended me. Because an alliance can never be put in a box. Which box? It is impossible. I actually put him in a box. And we are in that box for 35 years, and he's not complaining because I am a good wife. And he's a good husband. So next time, do not allow those young men out there to put you in boxes. Joan, you remember what our headmistress used to tell us? You are not a goal or whatever, that every ball has to come passing through there. And if you are found with those boys misbehaving, my friend, the following day, she will call you into her office, and she will just look at you from your shoes and from the head to your shoes 3 times. By the time you are already sweating, and she will tell you, get out of my office. And you will never try again. So as you arise and shine because your light has come in this sense, that you are in a school, that these girls you see here, see, I heard that we are bringing chairs here. You are not going to bring chairs again. Yeah. We cannot bring chairs. It is not possible. Do we agree? I'm going to buy 700 and the other people will bring the others. I was told the chair is 2,500. I think let me buy all of them. I think it is the best I can do for my school. I never carried a chair from anywhere. And because I want you to read, and I want you at the end of the year to give us better grades. Don't say it's because you are carrying desks, I don't know you are carrying chairs. That is not for Alliance. So I'll talk to Mwalimu and she can show me, she can tell me the color, and then we'll just bring the chairs. Chief of Staff. Finally, I feel that when I came here the first day, I was brought by a DC because we didn't have fees. That district commissioner, he was called Thuo Kevadi. And my mother had prayed the whole day so that I could come. I didn't have uniform, I didn't have anything. And because he brought and made a difference in my life, I want to make a difference to 2 girls. I want to pay their school fees from one. The one who you know is the worst. I want to pay for 2 of them. Whether they want to go up to PhD, it will be me who is going to pay for them. Somebody made a difference in my life. And that is why many people don't understand. When I go to drug dens, trying to pull people and to rescue people from those drugs, from alcohol, I know I could have been there. Yes, my family could have been in that kind of a situation. And that is why when I come here, I remember the 4 years. Sometimes it was very hard. But never, ever give up on your hope, your goal, focus. Have faith in God, have faith in yourself, and do what you must do. I know we've come so far as a family, as an individual. I can tell you, it has not been easy. Challenges are nothing. But those who live to see the light of day are those ones who trust in the Lord. And those who shun evil and walk in the light have not deviated from righteousness. And God has been with me. He has promoted me over years. And I can stand here as a testimony of what God can do. And therefore, if you come to my office, you find I'm championing the cause of the vulnerable. Why? Because I was there. When it comes to people with disabilities, that is one of the pillars that I decided I'm going to take up. Then the boy child who is in drug, in alcohol, and heading nowhere, I feel it is time we change the course and change their destiny, validate their dreams, and make them who they are supposed to be. The other pillar in my office is the widows and the orphans. because I came from a background of a widow, and we were ostracized. If you saw me some time even before I came here, I used to wear my father's shirt. And I had jiggers and lice in my head, in everything, bed bugs, everything. And I know some of you come from that background. But that has not stopped God from promoting me and placing me in one of the highest office in the land. So even you, whoever has been sitting there and thinking that it is not possible, all things are possible. All you need is to have faith in God, faith in yourself, and work very hard. God bless you.